It's Rusty Diamond, motherfucker.
Here we are. You ready?
Yo, man!
Yo, man!
Come on in. Tell him to hush. Hush.
Tyrone. Yo.
Motherfucker.
What's up?
Oh, you know, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Shoot,
Have a
man.
seat, man.
Alright.
Wherever.
I'm gonna sit over
I'll give
here.
you the super dope
Oh,
reclining captain's chair.
that reclines?
It does.
No shit.
There's nothing for your feet, but the back reclines. But if you want to use
Dude.
that,
Like I need anything from
there's
my
a foot
feet.
prop right there. If you want
Dude.
that, or you could use Chopper as an ottoman.
Well, this is one of my spots where it's like I don't have to be all Hollywood and like request an ottoman. Like I'm okay without putting my feet up here, man.
Okay, well, you know, there's a footrest right there if you need one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there even is.
Um,
This guy doesn't fucking spare any.
I no expense.
Yeah, no
I
expense.
treat everyone like a Hollywood star
Yeah.
when they come into my home.
Gosh darn right, man.
I was just playing a game of Madden upstairs. You know,
Ice
making
hockey?
use of my quality time. Yeah, ice hockey.
Ice hockey.
And I beat this team on all Madden difficulty, which is like the hardest difficulty there is.
It's like expert.
It's like expert, and I beat it on my first try, and it was like I had to, like if I beat this team, I get this like fake digital trading card that I plug into this set to get this super badass digital trading card that I can play in my team.
Is that saved and shit in your?
Yeah,
In
no, I feel so accomplished. I just got done like right before you came over. I was like, couldn't have timed it better.
The people in Xbox Live are gonna be going ape shit seeing that.
Dude, I'm so happy. I'm so pleased. It's like those fake brass rings that don't exist in the real world, but yet still you feel like you've achieved something.
That's like, but that's on the internet, man. Those fake brass rings, they exist.
It means
in
something
real
to
life.
other people in that weird fake world. So
Right. Those are fucking. That's key shit. So you won.
It is, yeah. And,
You're-
I mean it. I don't want to overthink it.
You
It
are
means a
winning.
lot, but at the same time, I feel really bad for putting such importance on these fake brass rings that I get in video games, like that I spend time doing that take away from time I could be spending maybe in other ways to forward my life. But but not to diminish my achievement.
Yeah, that's one hell of an
I
achievement,
beat
man.
the All Madden Jacksonville Jaguars, and I've got one more card, and I'll complete my 20 card set to get my Paul Postlesny Elite Edition with the maximum stats. So
Is that max test for everyone?
no, just this one player, but it's like the best version of that player, and he's a bad motherfucker. So
What position does he play?
middle linebacker.
Which is
a defensive position. He's in the middle of the field, like not the front line.
Yeah.
He's like the secondary.
Is he like the main tackler?
He's the middle of the second. Yeah, he's the guy who's like can tackle like a sumbitch, but has the mobility and the quickness to be where he needs to be. So he's kind of in this flexible. You got to get a read on whether they're gonna pass or run the ball.
So you can cover the guy or
And you
snap
can
QB.
right, exactly. And you got to think quick, and like you're in the middle, so you're the dude who's making most of the big plays, unless they're like way down the field. In which case, then you got your cornerbacks and stuff. Middle linebackers usually don't go that far down the field, but
That's when the cornerbacks go.
that's where there's 3 cornerbacks.
3 cornerbacks. So there's like the receiver,
backfield.
the receiver.
The wide receivers,
Like-
kryptonite, it would be the cornerback.
Right. Yeah.
They cover the wide receivers, yeah.
That's the cornerback.
The cornerback, yeah. And there's
Oh,
3 of
man.
them, just like there's 3 wide receivers. I'm learning so much about football. It's crazy.
I think that probably what I'd be good at.
Being a
A
cornerback,
cornerback.
covering receivers.
Yeah, because I could run fast and most of them are usually pretty short, and I can just go like, ha ha, and I can swat the ball down and shit.
You mean wide receivers are pretty short?
Yeah, aren't they usually pretty short? Or is that running back?
In the NFL, it's usually running backs.
Running backs.
that can be short.
Okay.
Like you got your Darren Sproleses and
Barry Sanders.
your Barry Sanderses of the world. Usually these days, most wide receivers and cornerbacks are pretty fucking tall.
Because that's what happened. You had.
Because they got to jump up and, well, cornerbacks have to jump up and pick off an interception, and by the same token, if you're a wide receiver trying to get the ball, you don't want him to beat you to the ball, so you have to equally be tall enough and have enough hops in your legs to jump up and catch the
With
ball
the
first.
extra juke and shit.
Always with the extra juke.
You gotta have that juke and the spin.
Yeah. Oh, there's spinning. There's juking.
Yeah.
All kinds of moves.
You don't want to fumble.
How do they stay? There's like all these weird football terms. Like I've been watching football this season for the first time in my entire life, and I'm fucking so into it. I've spent the last 2 Sundays glued to my fucking computer just watching like every game, because of fantasy football mostly.
So, is that like...
And Madden got me there. What was my point?
You got your brass rings.
Things that you pick up on, these funny things that like football commentators say that speak this weird, super gay ass language, where they're always talking about penetration and, you know, everything they say has got all these like homoerotic kind of undertones. It's funny, but anyway, they call it deking and dunking, I believe is what they call it.
So that's...
It's like a term these days for
juke.
For wide receivers who juke. I think that's deking and dunking. I don't know who the fuck came up with it, but that's what they all repeat. So
like the triple deke from
triple deke. Why does that sound familiar?
From hockey, man.
Is that a hockey term?
Yeah, they
a triple deke.
Yeah, they do it in the Mighty Ducks, man.
That might be where I heard it before.
Yeah,
what is a triple deke exactly?
I think that's like 3 jukes.
3 like a with your skates, like. Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
because if you had the puck, you'd be like left, right, kind of a zigzag.
Yeah, and then shoots it, and because the first one, Gordon Bombay, when he's a kid, he does it when he's a hawk, and he goes and like.
Is this in the Mighty Ducks?
In the Mighty Ducks.
Okay, man, you know all about this movie.
I know a little bit about
I think I saw
Mighty
it
Ducks.
back in the day, but I couldn't tell you about the guys' names.
It's like 20 years old.
Right.
And
I probably haven't seen it since the first year it came out.
So then you might have...
It's got an Estevez in it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Emilio.
Okay,
Emilio.
Who used to bang Paula Abdul?
Who used to bang Paula
When she was hot.
Yeah, when she was hot.
Props to that guy.
Yeah. Dude, he was like... He was a big guy in the 80s, man. He could bang Paula Abdul, man.
He could, and he did.
And he did.
Many times, no doubt.
Yeah, and
they had a messy divorce.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, well, I wasn't there for it. I missed that part.
I kind of remember that, about that time frame. It was like a big deal.
I didn't know he was the Paula Abdul banger.
He banged Paula Abdul. They were married.
He was like, straight up Paula Abdul, I'm gonna
You had no idea he was banging Paula back in the day?
No.
When she was like, at the
she
peak
was
of
like
her
Paula
music,
Abdul.
when she was like fucking Paula Abdul. Not this drunk, pill popping, sit on the panel in some wanna be a star TV show Paula Abdul. This was like
this is
MC Scat Cat fucking dancing with her in the video Paula Abdul.
And that's...
This wasn't no middle of the mall Paula Abdul. This was like, this was elite Paula Abdul.
This was Emilio pulling the triple deke on Paula Abdul, man.
Pulling the triple deke at Paula's peak.
Paula's peak, man.
Paula's peak. When she was peaking, he was deaking. 3 times.
Peak! And he did.
But yeah, dude, I'm stoked because I'm building my. It's like I mean, I know I've had this conversation with you about how I never liked football, and I started playing Madden like the Madden, but the one that just came out like 3 weeks ago or something, 4 weeks ago. It's like a whole new Madden season. So you start from scratch and you have to build your team again.
New game.
New season. Same game.
Same game.
Well, new game.
You download it. You download it.
No, I bought it. It's a new game, but I mean, it's still Madden.
Yeah. Full Madden 94, Madden 2004.
I mean, yeah, there's little tweaks like there's this. There's a vision cone they brought back for tackling, which is weird.
What's the vision cone?
Like if you get within 3 yards of a guy you want to tackle, this fucking like rainbow colored cone from your body to like widening out to like him, like I don't know, it's kind of stupid. It lets you know you're in range to tackle the motherfucker, and if you do it in a way that isn't a wrap tackle, you can force a fumble maybe.
A wrap tackle?
A wrap tackle. Not a hip hop rap tackle, but like a wrap your arms around his legs. Like a sure thing tackle versus like a I'm gonna launch my shoulder at you and try to knock the ball loose by like crazy fucking impact and force. You know what I mean?
That's how you wrap.
2 kinds of tackles in Madden. There's the wrap tackle, which is like more of a sure thing, like you're gonna stop the defender. Or you can do like the tackle where you kind of launch your body at the motherfucker in brutal fashion, which can force a fumble, but it's less likely. Like if you don't time it right, the guy can keep running or avoid you or like shake it off kind of. So you have to be more precise, which I guess is why they have this vision cone. But anyway, new season, building my team.
Number one.
I try to have every badass Polish NFL player on my squad.
There's probably not.
There's like 4. They have legends in Madden. So there's the 4-time Super Bowl winner and Polish American Sports Hall of Famer.
Oh.
Jack Ham.
Jack Ham?
No ski on the end, just Jack Ham. I have no idea, but he's one of us.
Probably got changed when he came to the States.
Probably, yeah. It's some Ellis Island shit. It might have
Yeah.
been ham ski, and they were like, "You're just ham." And but he's in there, and I've had him on my last squad, and he's a beast. And I've already gotten his set. Like, you collect all these cards to fill these sets to get these like badass, better versions of cards, or you can just auction them and pay out the ass. But I've been doing the sets. Anyway, I have Jack Ham already. The other badass Polish players are Paul Posłazny, the middle linebacker I just told you. I'm like 1 card of 20 away from completing a set and getting him, which I'm stoked about. There's one of the two best kickers in the NFL are both Polacks, Sebastian Janikowski and Stefan Gostkowski. I've already got Gostkowski, who I feel is a little better this year than Janikowski. So
there's 2 Polish kickers?
2 Polish kickers who are legit the best kickers in the NFL. And that's not just one Polak's opinion, that's a fact.
What do you think does it, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Polacks can kick. I
Yeah.
to find out, dude. I don't know. I guess we're like so dense and such like hard to coach type of motherfuckers that like we can learn one skill really well, but like maybe general skill sets not so much.
But that works.
I don't know. It works.
It works.
But yeah, we focus on kicking and.
You remember that guy that
Fucking
didn't
kick
have
well.
toes?
That kicked for the NFL?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
He had no toes and he was a kicker in the NFL.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Like.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, I want to say
Like a while
Morton
back?
Anderson or something. He played for the Saints.
Oh really?
Or
Like how many
something
years
like
ago?
that. Like 90s. I only know stuff from the 1990s too. These last 20 years,
Yeah.
like from like 12 on, it's
Not
like
so
nothing,
much.
man. Like, but before that, man, like
You were
from
very
like
sports trivia from the 90s is your thing.
yeah, Sports Illustrated for kids, man.
Oh yeah.
I think
I remember the
that's-
Bo Jackson cover,
Yeah,
the Jordan early
Bo knows
90s.
Bo. I want to be like Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. I always read Sports Illustrated for Kids in the library when I was a kid.
At the school library.
At the school library.
Yeah, the school library.
Yeah, I think I might have had like a subscription once for like a year.
Yeah, I think
It
I
was
had
like
it for a
free
little
or
bit.
really cheap or something.
Yeah.
It might have
Because
been-
you sell them at school. You have to sell magazines.
I didn't hustle magazines.
Oh, dude.
I wasn't a zine hustler back in the day.
Dude,
I
there were
missed
some
on
people
that
that were
boat.
super zine hustlers.
Really?
I'd hustle.
Oh,
that
I know
magazine.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't zine hustle. I did when I was like in 3rd grade. I used to hustle, or I tried to hustle. Remember those like ads in the back of comic books on the very back page that would be like, I think it was like Olympia catalogs or some shit. Basically, they'd show you like 50 prizes you could get for selling X amount of items.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or you could maybe get like $1 an item or some shit. And then they'd send you these catalogs and you try to like convince all your family
and
friends to feel
Oh,
bad
that-
enough to buy shit from
Yeah.
me. And I guess if you're really entrepreneurial, you go door to door, but I wasn't really into that. I think I tried it for a cup of fancy Italian coffee and then I was like, fuck this, man.
Yeah, and that's kind of what
I did get some relatives though to spend some cheese, but it was a wash. I don't even think. I think I got an uncle that bought a bunch of shit and I like kept his money and never got him his stuff because I was too lazy to like mail away the order and he never called me on it.
His birthday present, man.
I think so.
You know.
I wasn't doing it on purpose. It's just like it's
It's
how
like
it panned out.
whatever, dude.
Yeah. I felt
Yeah.
kind of guilty spending the money down the road once I was like, fuck.
Yeah, the rest
He
of
doesn't
these
ask me about it, so.
kind of suck.
Did you ever? You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Those comic book ads.
Yeah, what were they selling on the back though? Was it like?
Well, it
stupid
wasn't like
little,
they'd show what they were selling in the catalogs. Because what they had in the catalogs was like stationery and like
Oh yeah.
bunches of random shit. But like on the back, I don't know, there'd be like a tent maybe like a color TV.
It's like stuff you get when you spend Camel Cash.
Kind of. Basically, it's like that, but for kids. I mean, I know there was like a TV, probably like maybe a VCR.
Oh yeah, maybe like
some other really cool high tech shit.
Yeah.
Maybe some binoculars. Maybe a chemistry set. I don't know.
Those are all like kind of the same category of things. Just like you see those now, you're like.
Do kids still buy this shit? I don't think so.
Yeah,
they just want iPads.
Yeah, they just put it on the iPad and they can do all those things on iPad. Like
yeah. They look at the stars on their iPad. They don't need no binoculars.
Right.
No telescopes.
No. Yeah.
No, that bullshit.
This okay. This one. One of my friends had a water pipe smoking device.
Oh yeah.
And a little sibling found it.
Ooh.
And thought it was a telescope.
Oh. Of course.
Yeah, because...
What kid wouldn't think that was a telescope? A funny stinky telescope.
Yeah. But you can't see anything with. But I'm really glad she never put her eyes up to it.
See
like,
shit with.
Yeah, got an eye of water.
Full of water pipe water.
But that was the joke later on down the line. That these are always called telescopes.
That's a smart sibling.
Yeah.
They
she'd think telescope, and it's not like, oh, that's a,
It's an upright telescope to stare straight at the sky.
At least she's saying telescope's not saying like,
right.
Some
smoking device.
Yeah. I guess, not knowing
You're trying to take it elsewhere, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't know where I was trying.
It takes some imagination to create a telescope out of a water pipe.
Right. But
anyway, back to my list of Polish badassery that I need on my team. Okay, so I've got a kicker, Gostkowski. I've got a right offensive linebacker, Jack Ham, the Polish American Sports Hall of Famer.
Is there a Polish American Sports Hall of Fame?
There is. He's the only NFL player in it. I only noticed because I Googled Jack Ham, and that's what came up. And this is before I knew shit about football. And I was like, yeah, that's my dude. I'm going after that guy.
Where is it?
But he does have 4 Super Bowl rings for like the 70s era Steelers.
Yeah.
They had like the Iron Curtain, I believe it was called, or Steel Curtain.
Is he the guy who...
Steel Curtain, probably.
Who played Sloth in the Goonies?
Was one of the 70s era Steelers. No, not Jack Ham. There's no way.
No, okay, what's that guy's name? Wasn't he some Polish guy?
I don't know, but I'm going to Google this shit in a minute.
Okay.
Back to my list, though.
Back to your list.
Okay, Paul Postlesny, Gostkowski, Jack Ham. My next acquisition, Rob Gronkowski at tight end. Tell me you heard of him.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Totally.
No, that's cool. I mean, I guess my eyes are all open. Fuck yeah, he is.
Oh, that's why.
He's back from an injury, but he's still getting some snaps, as they say.
Who's he play for?
He plays for the New England Patriots.
Oh, is he the quarterback?
No, he's a tight end.
Tight end.
Tight ends are kind of like, they can receive like passes like wide receivers. That's usually what they do. Or they block. They're kind of, I guess, a little more flexible at what they can do besides... why do you smile when I say that? They're flex players, bro. They can do a little more than just a wide receiver, I guess. Or they make like shorter passes, usually, I guess is what they're most...
Where the wide receiver goes long. This guy goes
right. Not that the wide receivers always go long, but more often than not, tight ends usually do like short passes or middle of the field passes. Or goal line passes.
Just trying to pick up a few yards to get that first down.
Yeah.
Or touchdown.
Like Gronkowski got a TD in the end zone when you're like at 2nd and goal or some shit, like week before last. But he's on my fantasy team. Dude, you gotta play fantasy football. It's everything. It's everything. I do too, and I didn't even like football when I started watching the league, but now I'm in a fantasy football league for the first time ever, and I'm like constantly checking my fucking phone and that damn app and like keeping up on who's injured and the status of this and that and like watching whoever that week's opponent is and like trying to make sure. There's just so many things to consider. You got to be educated constantly about what's going on in the NFL. But crazy decisions that affect your winning and loss and losing percentage ratio.
I don't have. I like to make excuses.
I think if you
I
spend
don't
10
have
minutes
time.
a day, you get into... Brother, you don't have time.
I don't have time.
I don't have time. If I can make time, I'm just saying, man, I think you like it, but it's cool, each his own. Point is now I'm like, I find myself playing Madden on Sunday with my computer on bootleg, stream site, whatever, watching this thing called NFL Red Zone, where it's like,
Where
They'll
they'll flip.
flip-
They're gonna score. And then
yeah, and
they'll
the 10 to 1 games, they'll flip, or 10 to 2 games, they'll flip between them all whenever someone's in the end zone or something exciting happens
Yeah.
that scores points or is about to score points. Which is like this weird crash TV for, you know what I mean, like fantasy players with short attention spans, I guess.
Right. It's
I still
like
like watching full games.
it's like Constant Sports Center.
It's like, yeah. And the
Yes.
whole time you're just like, you're not only watching the players you have to see what they do, but you're watching, hoping they fuck up other players that are maybe on your opponent's team. So it makes you way invested in the outcomes of every fucking game. And it's pretty cool. There's some shit talking involved. It's pretty cool, man. Anyway.
You gotta call.
I
Well,
know.
I'll just help on the. Are you watching the league?
I watched
this
last
season?
night's episode last night. I'm
Oh,
caught
okay.
up. Yeah, it's
You-
been kind of disappointing considering. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I thought the second episode was. Yeah.
Was that the one where Andre's getting the shit fed to him? Was that the first one?
Shit, man.
Like the dude was like calling in insults for Andre.
Oh.
Like, I don't know who that guy was. He was some football player or something, maybe.
Let's see. There was the one with the funny funeral.
If you
Oh yeah. The second one, yeah. Jay Glazer,
Jay Glazer,
who does
yeah.
like MMA commentary sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's why I know
I'm
that
not a
guy.
big fan of the dude, but whatever.
It's because it's not Jay Glazer.
Because he's Jay Glazer. I couldn't tell you why. I just don't like Jay
Yeah.
Glazer. I never have. I was like, I don't know. Before I even knew he was a football analyst, I just thought, I was like, you go from watching the UFC or from watching MMA and you've never seen Jay Glazer, and then all of a sudden they're on Fox and it's like, Jay Glazer has an opinion and it's important, and I'm like, where the fuck were you like last year, bro? Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, I think I'm sure he was still a fan of the sport. He was just like getting that Fox money for football. But
Yes.
either way, just something about him. Could be the goatee or the bald head. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a combination.
There's already a.
Something about Jay Glazer I just never liked.
Yeah. Sorry, Jay Glazer.
He's a little too comfortable talking to MMA guys. It makes me like want to dislike him. I don't know.
Are you really their friend?
Are you really that
Yeah.
tight with Randy Couture, bro?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You ain't no Joe Rogan, bro. You can't
You're
just
no
go
Joe
put your
Rogan.
arm around him.
Right. No.
You know.
Maybe Jay Glazer will win me over. Dude, I've even been listening to fantasy football podcasts. That's how obsessive
That's-
I've become.
Wow.
I've been listening, just like getting like injury reports from these specialists who are like, have all these ties to doctors for the NFL players and the sports therapists and shit, and like has that inside track. So
Those
I
are
know
the
how
people
to,
that are running the podcast?
well,
Are they
yeah,
fans?
they have these specialists on to talk about injuries. The other people are just like, they're fans who play fantasy and are obsessed with football. And so, I listen to what they say and because, dude, it's crazy how many injuries occur. It's like every week it's like some new injury. And speaking of injuries, man, fuck RG3. That's all I gotta say, dude. I'm fucking fuck that guy. That guy was my QB. He did shit for me. He was playing like crap.
He's a short guy?
He's
Weren't they
not-
talking about
not
him on
really
the league?
short. No, they were talking about Darren Sproles, who's a running back. This
No.
on the third episode.
He was on there, but they were talking about RG3, like they didn't pick him because he was short. or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Is there another RG3?
No.
or something like
No. RG3's not short.
that? Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's kind of short.
I'm thinking of someone else.
I mean, all I know is they had Darren Sproles, and they were talking about somebody else
He was the short guy.
who was the guy who was at the dance was
Yeah.
Darren Sproles. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's a very tiny little dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you play him on Madden, it's like obvious how much smaller he is than the rest of the dudes. You're like, who is this little midget running through my fucking defensive line?
Yeah.
Little fucker.
Punk.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
I'll give him that, dude. But he's tiny. He's hard to catch. He's like a little leprechaun. Just weaving through my D line. I have a homie that plays him all the time, and I'm like, fuck that guy. But yeah, the league's cool. Fantasy football podcasts, you know, they give you that inside track, and then you got anyway RG3. That's what I was talking about.
RG3.
Robert Griffin III. He's a fucking quarterback with all kinds of hype from fucking the Redskins.
San Diego. The Redskins.
Good guess.
It seems like he's from San Diego.
And he's you know he keeps getting injured, and he got injured last week, like first quarter. Didn't even no contact from another player. He just misstepped, fucked up his ankle or something. Fucking sucked, dude. I still won last week against my opponent, my division rival.
Is this?
But without the help of stupid Robert Griffin III. I should have put in Eli. These are the decisions I have to weigh out in my brain.
Eli
Manning, yeah, I would have had like an extra.
Look
There
at
you
that.
go,
Look
look
at
at
that.
you.
He plays for the Giants.
There you go. He plays the Giants. That's my team too. That's my team on Madden. I'm a fucking Giants guy. But yeah, if I put in Eli, I'd have had another 35 points, and I would have totally demolished my opposition. But I still won, so I'm cool. And this week I'm kind of sweating it because I got to put in a new QB because of stupid RG3. Yeah, I talk some shit. And it sucks too because I'm talking shit to my homie in the Bay. And every time I text some shit talk, he fucking texts me back a fucking stupid smiley face emoticon, which takes all of my momentum away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to talk shit and someone texts you a stupid smiley face. What kind of pillow biting bullshit is that? It's like, is that his strategy to try to deflect my goddamn shit talking?
With a smiley face.
With a smiley face. Every fucking time.
Is it the colon and
Yeah.
then the and parentheses thing?
It's not I knew you were gonna say that though. It's fucking. They're not called parentheses, but yeah, you're on the right track. They're not brackets either.
Not
they're
parentheses.
they're fucking those things. There's not a bracket. It's not a parentheses.
The C thing.
It's the C thing.
And
why can't we think about what this is called? I know what it's called too. Caps? No.
I keep saying parentheses.
I know.
Parentheses.
I don't know, man. I can't think of it either. But we're on the same page. Yeah, he keeps texting me that bullshit.
It doesn't show up as an icon though. Is what I was gonna say.
No, and then I talk shit about him and his stupid fucking smiley face emoticons, and then he texts me back all these stupid monkey faces that are like graphics and shit, and I'm like,
Oh, so yeah, that's.
I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Just talk shit back. Don't fucking text me smiley monkeys and shit. Like, oh, you got me, smiley face. Like, no, dude, it's not how fantasy's supposed to be played.
So fantasy's supposed to be played.
I'm supposed to talk mad shit.
He's talking fantasy shit, bro.
No, he's trying to deflect my smack talk that's been backed by my badass fantasy squad by like not letting him get to him and texting me some bullshit smiley face shit, which is I guess a smart move, but still makes me angry.
So it's getting you more angry than if you smack
Kind
talking.
of, yeah. But ultimately I won, so it's like whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just not as satisfying, you know.
And smack talk back with some voted cons.
Never, yeah, you should. Never. If someone's trying to talk shit to you, you just fire back at them, man. Think of some witty shit and fire back. You don't fucking smiley face like. No.
Smiley face.
One time he said, "I like that smiley face." Don't tell me you like my shit talking. What kind of fucking? What kind of? It's stupid.
It works.
It got me kind of razzled, but.
Yeah. Razzle dazzled.
But anyhow, let's take this home.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, man.
I just rambled on about football.
Yeah.
So,
well, since I'm a football expert.
I know you should be on a panel at ESPN.
Yeah. Well, when I played Tecmo Bowl,
Uh-huh.
I like.
You like the team with Bo Jackson?
I like to do touchdowns. I like to run really fast and score lots of touchdowns.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Bye. Maybe.
Maybe. Takes you a long time to press stop.
Well, because I have to enter my fucking super password, bro.
It's Rusty Diamond, motherfucker.